What's striking about the latest Luis J. Gomez controversy isn't just the drama itself, it's how cleanly it fits into a larger pattern that keeps repeating across the Rogansphere adjacent comedy world. The story on its face is simple. Luis J. Gomez fired his longtime producer Mike Harrington roughly 10 days before Christmas. Harrington isn't some recent hire. He's been with Gas Digital Network for years, helped build it, and met his wife Alex Scarlato through the network itself. They have a young child. This isn't just a professional relationship, it's an ecosystem.
About to tell us a story.
Go ahead, tell us the story.
So yesterday,
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
I fired a Gas Digital employee
Really?
Who? Which one?
Is that why she's here?
just 10 days before
She's gonna
Christmas.
stab you.
Oh my God.
Scrooge J.
Was
Gomez.
it a high level or was it just a underling?
I will say he is a well-known figure
No way.
amongst the Gas Digital world.
I love
Oh, no.
hot Christmas goss.
I don't know any of their names. One of the ugly ones or one of the really ugly ones?
His name is Michael Harrington.
You fired what? No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
Why?
Natalie, did you hear about this?
I gathered from the
You hunted and gathered?
From
I love this ball. It's like a fucking cock and
can't give yourself the bomb down. You're just trying to be like
Wait.
him.
Now can you let him box Jamar?
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean, you're
maybe.
gonna get him killed.
why? But he has a family.
That you
His
caused.
but his wife
You
works
caused-
for you.
It was difficult listening to his young daughter in the background.
You caused his family.
You didn't.
You guys
fire
will be
him.
back together by the end of the day.
Lewis's justification, at least publicly, is strictly business. He says Harrington had been doing the bare minimum for months, ignoring specific responsibilities, and that the final straw came during a phone call where a task that had allegedly been neglected for a couple of months was brought up. When Harrington reportedly replied, "I got nothing," Lewis claims that left him with no choice. In his framing, this wasn't about friendship, loyalty, or timing. It was about protecting the company. The friend hat came off, the boss hat went on. On paper, that logic is familiar. In practice, the timing is brutal. Even co-hosts jokingly calling him Ebenezer Scrooge couldn't soften the optics.
I'm blown away by this.
Yeah, this is not funny to me. This is kind of sad.
Gomez, what happened to the Christmas spirit?
There is no Christmas spirit.
He's got a 3-year-old.
Yeah, dude, he's got a brand new kid. His wife
Is that a
still
brand new
works.
kid?
His
Yeah,
wife
it is.
still
It's under
works for you.
5, dude. It's
Under
under,
5's a
warranty.
brand new,
You
dude.
can still drop it off at the firehouse.
Under 3 is at warranty. She's not 3 yet. She's turning 3.
So she's under warranty.
She's under warranty.
If you can buy a warranty longer on Amazon, she's under
I
it.
can buy a warranty. Depends on what you're getting.
But his wife still works for you.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have half the family work for you, and the other half is gonna hate you.
that's fine. Not everyone in a family needs to work for somebody.
But they did.
We know that's how you like it, though.
No, look, I didn't. When I say fire,
I like
he's
it.
Plant
still,
your whole family.
he's still doing merch stuff. He's still invited to the Gas Digital retreat this year, which we're going to Cabo.
What's he fighting from?
He's not gonna be able to afford to get
No,
there.
Stop crying, Harrington. I got to tell you something. Good news is you're making the Jamaica trip. I haven't struck you from the Jamaica trip.
He will. He will be once he starts reading his Twitters.
His Twitters, you are
Is
getting
he?
old.
Is he
Is that
mad at
actually
you?
your hair?
No, I think he gets it. I think him and his wife both get it. I think they're both like, yeah, you know, it's a long time coming.
So he didn't get mad or anything.
Nope.
Wow.
Until he hung up.
He's not gonna reveal any secrets.
No, there's no secrets to reveal.
Firing a man with a young family days before Christmas and a company built on personalities, relationships, and years of shared grind doesn't read like cold professionalism. It reads like power being exercised because it can be. Harrington and Scarlato may have accepted it as a long time coming, but acceptance doesn't erase the imbalance at play. This is where the Rogansphere comparison starts to feel unavoidable. These comedy empires love to frame themselves as meritocracies. Work hard, bring value, stay sharp, or you're gone. In theory, that sounds fair. In reality, it often ignores how much of the actual labor is invisible. Producers are the engine. They don't get applause, they don't sell tickets, but without them, the whole thing stalls. When the person at the top treats that labor as disposable, it sends a message. Loyalty flows upward, not both ways.
Does Danny and Joe get to go to this?
No.
The Gas Digital employees.
No, they're not. They were not employed by Gas Digital. We don't pay them anything.
There you do.
Danny and Joe, does Gas Digital pay you anything?
Yes.
What does Gas Digital pay you?
$100 an episode.
Yeah.
Gas Digital pays you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but they split.
No, we know.
They split that.
Danny and Joe are coming to Cabo.
Danny and Joe are coming to Cabo. Can't you fire him in January? Couldn't you wait like 2 weeks?
Yeah, could have been
No,
your New Year's
we're still
resolution.
paying him until the end of the year.
Yeah, but couldn't you have
that's
done it in January
A
after
Christmas miracle.
Couldn't you have just waited until after Christmas
Isn't it
to fire
more
him?
of a gift to him to
Get the time off with his family.
You fucking enabler.
So what is he gonna do?
I didn't even think far enough to get there.
So can I ask a question?
Dan, be my brain. Dan, please
Let me ask you
answer
a question.
questions for me.
So you weren't going to fire him, but the conversation progressed into it.
Absolutely. It was inevitable. He was going to bring up his family and the future, but I have a company to protect.
We can do it in my voice, Dan.
I have a company to protect.
And then there's the other side of the Luis J. Gomez persona, which keeps bleeding into these conversations whether people like it or not. Around the same time this firing was being discussed, Luis was also being called out publicly by Heidi Regina, best known as the bartender from Kill Tony. According to on-air discussion on Story Wars, Luis had allegedly been messaging Heidi behind the scenes. The implication wasn't subtle, and Heidi didn't let it slide. She called him out for it directly.
I would say Heidi probably feels very threatened by comedians all the time, like just because comedians are creepy. I'm sure. Who's been the creepiest comedian to you since you started?
You, Louis.
You bitch.
Why would you? I mean, buddy. In my head, I was going like,
That's the truth.
I haven't been that creepy, Heidi.
You are literally the only one who's ever been creepy. Tim, angel. Angel.
Hey, you hear that, pussy?
Name 5
Get out of my
instances.
DMs, Louis. What the fuck? I'm not going to Jamaica with you, okay? For the millionth time.
Whether you view that situation as messy flirting, ego-driven behavior, or something more cynical, it feeds into an existing reputation. Luis has a long history of dating within his professional orbit, including fellow comedians like Kim Congdon. None of that is illegal, and none of it is new in comedy. But when you line it up next to the firing of a longtime producer, it starts to feel less like isolated incidents and more like a consistent worldview. Appetite first, consequences later. That's where the Henry VIII comparison people keep making comes from. Not because Luis is uniquely evil, but because he embodies a type. The kind of comic who sees success as permission. Permission to replace people when they stop serving a function. Permission to chase attention, women, or validation wherever it appears. Permission to frame every decision as just business while other people absorb the fallout.
Holding on to the head. And maybe a bad move for Harrington. Luis J. Gomez sweeps him. Drops him down. Oh no, going for a triangle choke.
In the triangle
But can he get it with
choke?
those
He has
gloves?
it.
The defenders will say this is what running a company looks like. That sentimentality kills businesses, that nobody is owed a job forever. All of that can be true, and the criticism can still stand. Because context matters, timing matters, power dynamics matter. And so does the fact that Gas Digital didn't become successful because of one man's hustle alone. It became successful because a group of people kept the machine running while the talent stayed in front of the mic. What makes this episode resonate isn't whether Luis was technically right to fire Mike Harrington. It's how little regard seems to be shown for the human cost of that decision. The Rogansphere loves to talk about freedom, toughness, and personal responsibility. But moments like this reveal the other side of that philosophy. When things go wrong, the burden rarely falls on the person with the platform.